Welcome to Divine Hand for another soulful, insightful, spiritual message. Take what resonate, leave what doesn't. Collective. I pre-pulled some cards for our convenience. With that being said, let's get started. So I pulled the Hope card, the Time, Possibilities, Divine Masculine and Reverse, Boundaries and Clarity. So this speaks of like a period of waiting mixed with uncertainty, especially around someone operating in a distorted masculine energy, like a masculine energy in reverse. Okay, so this is like potential rather than the present action. So this person is not really taking accountability, is what I'm saying. Okay, so this hope is like one sided. Okay, this is like someone holding on. Okay, with optimism. Okay, but there's something that took place here. Okay, that brought a tower down. Um, so there was some delays. There's a need for patience without self-sacrificing yourself. There is definitely other possibilities, other outcomes that can come about. The future is not promised, it's not fixed. Okay, however, the possibilities reopen only if the choices change and not by just waiting, right? um so this divine masculine in reverse is like a person that avoids responsibility. They are emotionally unavailable. They are controlling, struggling with ego, fears, and lack of direction. Okay, and this often represents uh, a connection. This person wants a connection, but they resist the growth. Okay, so there was some boundaries set because you needed to set these boundaries regarding this. You needed to stop overgiving, in that emotional limbo, protect your energy while things unfold. Okay, so let's go into the tarot. All right, so the first card I pulled was the Knight of Wands in the upright. Okay, so this represents like a leadership. Now, this is in the upright, but because I have the divine masculine in the reverse in the oracle card, this tells me that this was a player. Okay, this is like leadership. Okay, in the upright, it's supposed to be leadership, vision, like confidence. Okay, so this shows the potential for decisive action. So maybe this person may be trying to come towards you for action. Now, it doesn't have to be a fire sign. This represents Leo, but this is what I got on my table. Okay, so this can be representing someone who is ready to take some type of bold leadership, okay, in the situation. Okay, maybe the divine masculine, this can be aligned with the divine masculine in reverse. So that tells me that this person was a player, right? So this is the need to assess who is truly taking responsibility. Okay, then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, and so this is like a nurturing energy. This is a grounded energy. This is related to the boundaries. This is why you set the boundaries, because you're in this energy. You can be an earth sign. This represents Capricorn, but you can be any earth sign. Okay, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This is like you must maintain your stability while navigating possibilities. Okay, so the next card I have is the Two of Pentacles, and this is like representing juggling. Okay, this is like juggling, you know, priorities, responsibilities, and this is like this is a sign that flexibility is required here. Okay, but also caution against overextending yourself. Okay, and what I'm seeing here is that maybe this player, this distorted masculine, tried to juggle this grounded energy, this Queen of Pentacles. And so the next card we have is the Tower. So the Tower came down, okay, because this is a card of divine coming through, tearing down faulty foundations. Somebody was faking the energy. Okay, and so this is basically saying this is like sudden change, upheaval, right? This is a reflection of you needing clarity. Sometimes clarity come through disruption or unexpected truth. So there was some type of truth that you came to a realization of. And see, we have the clarity. So you realize this person intentions, they weren't honest, right? And so you went a little bit deeper, okay, to see, what you needed to see. And what you did, that tower came down, right? Seeing that this person may have been juggling you in some way, okay, because they're distorted, okay. And so we have the next card we have is the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is basically saying, you're celebrating, you have support, friends or community. You have a supportive network, or you need to rely on friends or family while you maintain these boundaries. Okay, so this is also saying self care and a change in your perspective. Okay. Um, okay, let's move on. So the next card I have is the Six of Pentacles upright. And this is a give and take, okay? And this is tied to the boundaries card, ensuring that exchange of efforts is mutual, okay? So this is a sign of evaluation. Are you giving more than you're receiving? Okay, so this clarity comes with a balance shift. Okay, and this is pretty much why the tower came down, because this was not a give and take situation. So God tore it down, right? Gave you some clarity, you something you needed to see, and the tower came in. Okay. So, however, the situation, however you guys separated, this was this was higher authorities doing this. Okay, divine intervention. Okay, so now we have the Ace of Wands upright, and so this is like the possibilities that you have, new beginnings. Okay, new passionate beginnings, inspiration. Okay, so this is a direct reflect of the possibilities that you can have. You can start new phases, new creative energy, or just personal power. Okay, so this encourages taking action rather than waiting. Waiting and hoping that this person decides to act and with integrity. Okay, so let's move on. We have the Hermit card. Okay, and so the Hermit card is about, you did some self-reflecting, right? You did some reflecting overall of the person, place, or thing. Okay, and this is like your inner guidance, right? So you went into solitude, right? And so this mirrors the time and clarity. Sometimes the best insight comes when you step back, take a step back, right? This is encouraging introspection to understand your needs, your values, and your boundaries, and if it aligns with this distorted masculine. And because you're in the upright and we have the divine masculine in the reverse, you guys don't have the same boundaries. You don't have the same integrity. You're real and they're fake in some type of way. And so this is why the tower came down. Okay. We also have the intuition card at the bottom of the deck. So you have to use your intuition, your inner knowing regarding this person, place, or thing. Okay. So at the bottom of this deck, we have the Queen of Wands. Okay. So you had the confidence to see things for what they were. Okay. And so now you're manifesting something. You manifested the truth, and the truth came to you. God handed to you. Just like that. Okay. And so this is like cutting through the illusion. So this is what you needed to do to gain clarity so that you can manifest with, as the magician suggests, what it is that you wanted to manifest, right? Someone that is like minded, someone that is more of your soul tribe, right? With the Three of Cups. And then we have the Empress. So because you are this Empress energy, okay, you have mastered a lot of things about yourself, or you're still in the process, but you're in this energy, okay, you know what you deserve, so you won't settle for nothing less. And so if you have a situation where this person is a player and they playing in your energy in some type of way, you set the boundaries, and maybe this person is hoping, but you set the boundaries because you've seen things for what they were clearly. Okay, you cut through the illusions and see the truth, as the Ace of Swords suggests. Okay, and with that being said, thank you for listening, and I'll catch you on the next one.